Bidwell announced late this morning that the football Cardinals are leaving St. Louis for Phoenix, Arizona, and they'll play their 88 home games at Sun Devil Stadium in Tempe.
After spending time in Chicago and St. Louis, the Arizona Cardinals relocated to Tempe during the spring of 1988, where they called Sun Devil Stadium their new home. Known as the Phoenix Cardinals from 1988 to 93, the franchise suffered losing records in their first 6 seasons. It wasn't until 98 that the Cardinals had their first winning season and their first playoff berth since moving to the desert after finishing 9-7, with a playoff clinching win coming against the San Diego Chargers on a game-winning field goal.
Snap and set down good, ball is on the way, it's hit hard. It's good! The Cardinals win, and they go to the playoffs!
Led by Jake Plummer, Aeneas Williams, and war hero Pat Tillman, the 6-seeded Arizona Cardinals knocked off the 3-seeded Dallas Cowboys 20-7 for the Cardinals' first playoff victory since 1947, ending the longest playoff win drought in NFL history. Not including the 1998 season, the Cardinals compiled the 96 and 192 record from their move to Arizona until the end of the 2006 season. In 2006, the Cardinals moved to their brand new University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The team no longer had to share a venue with ASU football, and it felt like a fresh start for the franchise. Well, think again. How's blowing a 20-point halftime lead to lose your 5th straight game after starting 1-0 against an undefeated Chicago Bears team sound for a fresh start? Fumble after fumble, giving up a punt return for a touchdown, and missing a potential game-winning field goal will drive any coach nuts. And if you didn't know that already, the late Dennis Green made sure everyone was aware of it after the game.
The Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
In 2007, the Cardinals hired Ken Whisenant as their head coach, and just 2 seasons later, the team went on their most remarkable run yet. It started with the Atlanta Falcons, made its way through the Carolina Panthers, and continued with the Philadelphia Eagles, resulting in the franchise's first NFC championship. A matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers awaited Arizona. Kurt Warner and Larry Fitzgerald did whatever they could to make sure they'd be Super Bowl champions. But it wasn't enough.
Throws to the back of the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown.
The following year, the team once again made the playoffs and tried making another crazy run after beating the Green Bay Packers in the wild card round. However, the team fell to the eventual Super Bowl champion New Orleans Saints in what would be Kurt Warner's final game as a Cardinal. The search for a new quarterback plagued the Cardinals for the next 3 seasons. The likes of Matt Leinart, John Skelton, Derek Anderson, Richard Bartell, Brian Hoyer, Max Hall, Ryan Lindley, and Kevin Kolb couldn't get the job done, and ultimately led to the firing of Coach Whisenant and General Manager Rod Graves. It was laughable at times, and an Anderson meltdown after a Monday night loss against the Niners in 2010 perfectly summed up those 3 seasons.
It wasn't funny. I wasn't laughing about anything.
The camera showed you laughing.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Commented about it.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not laughing about it. You think this is funny? I take this serious.
I'm not.
Real serious. I put my heart and soul into this every single week.
All I'm saying is the camera showed you.
I'm just telling you right now what I do every single week.
Nonetheless, there would be better days for Arizona. In 2013, the team hired Bruce Arians as their new head coach, along with Steve Keim as their new GM. The team finally got their quarterback after acquiring Carson Palmer in a trade with the Oakland Raiders, and after 2 good seasons, Arizona tasted victory in the playoffs once again. Arizona eventually lost to the Panthers in the NFC Championship game. Despite the blowout loss, many experts picked Arizona as a Super Bowl favorite for the following season. In an offseason that featured a lot of hype, an Amazon reality show, and tons of praise, the 2016 regular season hasn't been kind to the Cardinals thus far. As the careers of Palmer and Fitzgerald wind down, the team looks to its future. David Johnson has emerged as a top-tier running back in the NFL, Patrick Peterson is one of the top corners in the league, and Tyrann Mathieu is as scary as any defensive player when healthy. The offensive line has dealt with injuries, and Palmer has felt the effects more than anyone. The receivers have been shaky to say the least, and special teams leaves a lot to be desired. Free agency looms, as Arizona has over 20 players who will become free agents in 2017, and the health of Coach Arians is always concerning. The Cardinals are no longer the laughingstock of the NFL. They've come a long way since they first moved to Arizona. However, one thing is for certain. This team is still as unpredictable as Coach Arians' play calling. Whether or not that turns out to be a good or bad thing in the future remains to be seen. For Cronkite Sports, I'm Rafael Alvarez reporting.